IWF World Cup is about to arrive this April, and all your favorite weightlifters will have to be in the shape of their lives. As mentioned in the previous video linked down below, the World Cup will be the most intense weightlifting event of the year. In this video, we will be reviewing the total entries posted so far. Unless there is something to note, in the non-Olympic categories, we will be discussing the women's Olympic categories, the 49 kilo, 59 kilo, 71 kilo, 81 kilo, and 87 plus kilo. Disclaimer, I am using preliminary entry data, not final entry data, so some of this may be subject to change. There's a lot of videos that are old. It's really hard to find good footage on some lifters if you're not the top 5 of your weight class. Thank you ATG, Weightlifting House, HookGrip, Torokhity Media, and others for the footage I do have. Obviously, there's a lot of other things I could add, like more context and additional information on other lifters, as there's just so many lifters competing at the Cup. Note, this is my opinion. If you have any other opinions, please let me know in the comments below. Lastly, I am an American. I speak American. And if I pronounce the name wrong, I'm sorry. Expect a low to mid 190 kilo total to get you a spot at the Olympics, with a 200 kilo total being required to medal at this event. There are 3 big lifters that may break world records at the Cup. Chinese lifters Zhang Huihua, last year's world champion and former clean and jerk and total world record holder. The Olympic gold medalist and snatch world record holder Hui Ji-hee, and North Korean Ri Sang-gum, who just broke the total and clean and jerk world record at this year's Asian Championships. Ri Sang-gum, along with all of the North Koreans, are unable to qualify for the Olympics after skipping Worlds last year. The battle for who most likely will win gold in Paris is between Zhang and Hui. Zhang leads Hui with the former world record total of 216 kilos, 5 kilos higher than Hui has posted. With this in mind, expect a world record to be attempted. There's a battle between Thailand lifters Surochana Kambao and Thaniathan, who are currently tied for 3rd in the Olympic rankings, and are one of only 4 lifters, besides the Chinese, who have totaled 200 kilos. Though Kambao is the one that is currently qualified, so Thaniathan will need to make a higher total if she wants to go to the Olympics. USA teammates Jordan De La Cruz and Haley Reichardt were competing for a spot at the Olympics, though recently Haley has withdrawn from the World Cup, meaning that she will be ineligible to go to the Olympics. Jordan will most likely have a spot at the Olympics. She has a very good shot at getting silver, unless other big lifters like Team Thailand, Mirabai Chandu of India, and Mihaela Cambe of Romania show up stronger. Catherine Echandia, the Venezuelan who ranks 10th, has entered a 200 kilo total, 10 kilos more than her current best qualifying total. If she is able to make this total, this would put her in the discussion as for who will win bronze or silver at Paris. Lastly, Giulia Imperio, the Italian, has entered in a relatively high total in the hopes to get into the Olympics. She has entered in a 195 kilo total, 10 kilos above her current best total. She's ranked 13th, so she'll need at least a 7 kilo higher total if she wants to make it to the Olympics, though the Italian team is known for entering in relatively high totals, which usually ends in them bombing out. Expect a low to mid 220 kilo total to get you a spot at the Olympics, with a low to mid 230 kilo total being required to medal at this event. Luo Shifeng is the current leader of the 59s, but her lead in comparison to other Chinese female lifters in other weight classes is relatively smaller, only leading by 11 kilos. While that may sound huge, the reality for Team China is that may not be enough in order to assure the dominance that China wants. This is also called into question when you consider she's the only Chinese lifter who has not yet set a world record in her respective weight class. The current world record holders are Kuo Xingchun from Taiwan, the Tokyo gold medalist and total and clean and jerk record holder, and North Korean Kim Il-gong, who holds the snatch record. If Luo Shifeng doesn't go big at the World Cup, there's a very good chance she will not be selected, especially if others like Kuo bring their A game. Be aware of people like European champion Kamila Konotap of Ukraine, former world champ Yeni Alvarez of Colombia, and gold medalist at the Tokyo Olympics Maud Sharon of Canada. There's a battle between Philippine team members Heidelin Diaz, the previous 55-kilo gold medalist at Tokyo, and Arlene Ando, who trails Diaz by 2 kilos. Heidelin is currently ranked 8th, so both need to make higher totals if they want to ensure their spot at the Olympics. The 71-kilo category is by far the most competitive category so far, potentially the most competitive category in the history of women's weightlifting. To get into the Olympics, lifters will probably need a low to mid 240 total, with anyone who has a high 250 to low 260 total being in medal contention at the event. Liao Guifeng of China is the current #1 ranked lifter for Paris. She leads the pack by 11 kilos. As previously discussed, while 11 kilos may sound great, it isn't as high as other top-ranked Chinese female lifters. There are a couple of lifters who could threaten her chance of going to the Olympics. Loredana Toma of Romania has been having a bit of a comeback since an injury last year. This previous snatch world record holder is currently ranked 4th with a 256 kilo total, and will probably not medal if Guifeng is at the Olympics. If she can set a world record in the snatch, it could make China reconsider sending Guifeng. Angie de Homes of Ecuador is the current snatch world record holder. She is currently ranked 3rd with a 261 kilo total. If she manages to break her own world record, she too can deter China from sending Guifeng and put her into a good position to take gold at the Olympics. Olivia Reeves of the United States is ranked 2nd with a 262 total. If she can post a high enough total, or even set a world record, she can threaten everyone and force China not to send Guifeng, ensuring her chances of winning gold in Paris. While Song Kuk Hang of North Korea is not in contention for Paris, she recently set the world clean and jerk record, and will most likely try to get an even higher total. With these players in mind, it is very likely that world records will be attempted, if not broken. There is a battle between Colombian teammates Mary Sanchez and Myrith Mendoza. Mary ranks 7th with a 244 total, leading Myrith by 6 kilos. Both will most likely want to improve their totals in order to ensure their spots at the Olympics. Lastly, Marie Figu of France has entered a 250 kilo total. She currently ranks 10th with a 241 kilo total. She is most likely trying to improve her odds and defend her spot in the Olympics. As mentioned in the men's entry review, Romain Duchamp is also trying to aim high. It seems as though France is trying to get at least 6 players at the Olympics. And whether or not this will be a sound strategy, only time will tell. The 81 kilo category is currently dominated by China's Liang Xiaomei, who rules the roster by 16 kilos. China's other lifter in this category, Wang Shuhu, is Liang's biggest competition. Shuhu, being the gold medalist in Tokyo in the 87 kilo category, is only 7 kilos behind Xiaomei, though Wang Shuhu needs to post a world record total if she wants to go to the Olympics. Expect a mid to high 250 total to get you into the Olympics in this weight class, with the high 260 total putting you in medal contention. There is an American battle between Maddie Rogers, the most decorated U.S. weightlifter ever, who ranks 10th, and her teammate and silver medalist at Tokyo, Kate Vibert. Kate Vibert has moved up from the 71 kilo category after making a 254 total. While the total was not enough to beat Olivia Reeves' 262 kilo total, it was enough to beat Maddie Rogers while weighing 10 kilos less. Kate has not yet posted a total since moving up, but both of them will probably need to improve their totals by at least 10 kilos if they want to be selected by the US. There is a battle between Ecuadorian teammates Nessie de Homes, the 76 kilo gold medalist at Tokyo, who moved up to the 81 kilo class, and Tamara Salazar, the silver medalist at Tokyo at the 87 kilo class, who has moved down to the 81 kilo class. Currently, Tamara leads by whoever wins has a very good shot at a medal, but probably not gold. Lastly, you may be asking about Solfrid Coanda from Norway. Doesn't she rank 3rd with a 266 kilo total? Well, she hasn't put an entry in the 81 kilo class, but rather she's put one in the 87 kilo class. After winning Europeans with a 280 total, 4 kilos away from Liang Xiaomei's world record in the 81 kilo class and 5 kilos away from setting the world record in the 87 kilo class, She may seem like the perfect person to challenge Liang Xiaomei, though it seems as though she is having issue making weight. After having an injury, it seems as though it's affecting her ability to cut down. With that in mind, she may consider moving up to the supers, as she currently ranks 6th. If you have to understand one thing about the super heavyweight category, know that Li Wenwen of China may be the most dominant weightlifter ever in the history of the sport. After setting world records in the category and winning the gold at Tokyo, she can easily walk in and win another gold. While she did get injured at Worlds last year, so far no lifter has gotten within 20 kilos of her best qualifying total. There is no doubt she will be going to the Olympics and winning it. Expect a mid to high 260 total to get you a spot at the Olympics, with a mid to high 280 total being required to medal at this event. There is a battle for who most likely will be getting silver at Paris between Koreans Park Hae-jung and Sung Young-hee. Park Hae-jung ranks second with a 295 kilo total. Park has a 6 kilo higher total than Sung Young-hee. Both world champions have entered a 290 total for the cup. It is very likely that one of them will hit 300 kilos, being the only person outside of Li Wenwen this Olympic cycle to do so. Americans Mary Lappin, the silver medalist at Worlds last year, and Sarah Robles, the bronze medalist at Tokyo, are fighting for a spot. Mary Lappin ranks 4th with a 283 total and leads Sarah Robles by a kilo. Whoever wins will most likely have a good chance at getting a bronze, unless Emily Campbell of the UK or Dungaskorn Chadi of Thailand has anything to say about that. In conclusion, expect all this and more at the World Cup this March 31st through April 11th. Be sure to stick around to find out more about your favorite lifters. Thank you and have a great day.